Morning, grace and peace, brothers and sisters. So today I want to go over our eternal security. What that means is how can we feel secure and continue to feel secure in our salvation, that we are saved. Dr. Charles Stanley has a sermon on this that I just watched, and he has a great quote saying that God would never give us the gift of salvation without giving us assurance. So that's what we're going to go over, some assurance. First is, how are we saved? John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, whosoever believeth him shall not perish. Ephesians 2, it's not by our works, it's by our faith. Faith in what? That Jesus Christ died on the cross for our sins and that he rose again. Romans 10 verses 9. If you declare with your mouth Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. So like Billy Graham says, you got to get your heart right. And the reason why this is so important, that if you believe that you can be saved and lost, then you can never be secure. And that's wrong. That's one of the schemes and tricks of the devil. You're probably saying, yeah, but if I'm saved and then I sin again, doesn't that make you feel like you're lost again, right? And that's false. 1 John verse 8, if we claim to be without sin, we deceive ourselves, and the truth is not in us. If we confess our sins, he is faithful and just and will forgive us our sins and purify us from all unrighteousness. So what's John trying to tell us? Not to hide our sins, but confess our sins. Not to act like we're not doing it, but to confess our sins. And the blood of Christ continues to cleanse us. So when we believe that we're secure in our salvation and we can back it up scripturally, we won't excuse our sin that continues to happen. And we won't take advantage of our secure position in Jesus Christ, right? And another thing too, Hebrews 12, 5 and 6, God disciplines his children, right? So by him disciplining you, that doesn't mean that you're not saved or loved, or that you're not saved. My son, do not make light of the Lord's discipline, and do not lose heart when he rebukes you, because the Lord disciplines the one he loves, and he chastens everyone he accepts as his son. So believe in that security, feel secure in your salvation, and don't lose heart, man. Don't lose heart when you sin. It's all a part of the process, and strengthen your faith, right? And I'll leave you this quote by Tim Tebow. He says, so many times we talk about Christianity like it's a museum for good people. You know, we're supposed to see all these perfect people, and it's not. It is a hospital for the broken, right? So yeah, I'll leave you with that. God bless. Stay in the word.